Hi, it's Tom with Protection Dog Glossary. I'm here to talk about e-collars today. E-collars, also known as electronic collars or remote collars, are a very humane way to train dogs, especially from a distance. There's tons and tons written about this, plus and minus on the web. You'll have to be the judge on whether you want to use this or not. But I've got to tell you, you can hold your fingers here or put it on your own neck, and it's nothing more than a tickle kind of thing. You can, this happens to be a Dogtra brand, very high quality Dogtra brands. A lot of the cheapo ones you have to avoid, but this is a very good brand. And this varies, like it has 127 different levels, from where you can't feel it at all till a pretty substantial jolt. But none of it is really as inhumane as jerking on a dog's neck forever. So just a little bit about this. This is the receiver. This goes on the dog's neck. These are identical. All three of these are identical receivers. And this is the long plastic collar they give you with it. And for protection work, you can actually put two of these, have them on the same frequency as the transmitter, and put two of them on the same collar. Well, you say, well, why would you do that? Well, protection work, the dogs are biting and really just going crazy and fighting with the decoys and the helpers. And so these things tend to slip around a little bit. So if one of them goes one way and gets loose, the other one is still there to make the correction. So that's one way to use two on one. Another thing is this happens to be, we'll try to get a close-up of this. This is a flexible or elastic collar. See, these things have to be pretty tight into the dog's neck to touch the skin. And a dog that has long hair, sometimes they don't make good contact. They do have longer prongs, but the pros have told me to use the shorter prongs and then tie it down pretty tight. But as the dog gets all excited, its neck swells a little bit and it can make it too tight. So this is a flexible thing. It's got springs in it. It allows you the collar to expand, geez, almost 2 inches. So that's a handy device you can get. They also make elastic ones, but this spring one's very nice, well made. So anyway, this is an example of a high quality e-collar that'll let you train your dog from a distance. And but the warning here is don't use one of these. I mean, I studied for a couple months the techniques, and I got training before I even touched one of these things, because you get somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, they can really mess a dog up with one of these. But used properly, they're just fine.